Candy Cane Lane is the new Eddie Murphy comedy Christmas movie that's on Amazon Prime, and I really did not like this movie, unfortunately. I actually do not usually like the family Eddie Murphy comedy movies because it's just like, Eddie Murphy got successful off of being kind of raunchy and, in R rated comedies like Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America, and a lot of his strengths can't really be used in these types of movies because of their family movies. And the fact that Eddie Murphy, uh, when he's casted in these movies, he's trying to be like this everyman, even though Eddie Murphy really just isn't what I think of when I think of an everyman. It's just really weird. It'd be like casting fucking Jim Carrey as an everyman. It's just fucking weird. But I don't know. I saw the trailers for this one and I thought it looked kind of funny, and it's just not. I do think so. So let's start with what I liked about this movie. I do like some of the effects. Like you have the little like miniature Christmas village people. The way they actually move is really cool, and they're actually really well put together. Sorry. Um, but yeah, that's about it. That's all I really liked about this movie. It's not an awful movie or anything. It's very watchable. I feel like if you turn this on for the family and just play it in the background, they might be entertained. Though I do think this film is very boring. First of all, it's 2 hours. And I just don't understand how there's like family movies that are trying to be like 2 hours or longer now. It's really bizarre because family movies are meant primarily to be watched with the family, yes, but also children. And children cannot sit for fucking 2 hours, especially nowadays. But they like insist on making these movies longer. For what reason? I don't really get that. The other thing about this movie, I should state, is that it's really just dead air. Like, there's a few attempts at jokes, but they're not that funny. And even if they were trying to be funny, they're the kind of jokes where you go, like, "Huh, that's kind of funny," and like a little chuckle, but you wouldn't like laugh out loud. So it's a dead air movie like that because of that. Also, this movie doesn't feel very Christmassy, right? Because the plot of this movie is Eddie Murphy trying to get the stuff to win this contest, to win money after losing his job, and it just has a bunch of like random ideas with how it wants to add in the Christmas part of the movie. So at one point, Eddie Murphy loses his job and he's like, "I'm done celebrating Christmas." And then next bit, he's joining this competition, and the competition is like the first like 30 minutes or so. And then now it's about Eddie Murphy trying to get these rings uh, to stop himself from turning into one of the Christmas Village people. It goes in all these directions that it just doesn't feel very cohesive. It feels very like all over the place. Like they had a bunch of ideas for what a Christmas movie. Like they had a movie where Eddie Murphy gives up on Christmas and his family has to bring him back into the thing. They had a movie where Eddie Murphy's doing a Christmas competition. They had a movie where Eddie Murphy's at risk of turning into... It feels like 3 different movies, basically. And it just, none of it works. And just none of it's really good. Like, there's no life or energy to this movie. It's a very dead air movie, which is unfortunate. I didn't hate this movie or anything. I definitely didn't like it, though, which is unfortunate. But what can you do, I guess? So, yeah, let me know if you're going to watch Candy Cane Lane on Amazon Prime, what your thoughts are. I love Eddie Murphy, and I'm excited for Beverly Hills Cop 4, but man, fuck this shit.